I never bribed anyone. I never took out money and gave to anyone. So I'm not going to comment further on those allegations because it's a legal matter, and I'm prepared to go to court and prove my innocence on it.
Suspended Independent Development Trust CEO Tebogo Malaka has denied knowledge of the 60,000 rand bribe allegedly offered to Daily Maverick journalist Peter Louis Mayberg. This follows a criminal case that has been opened by Public Works Minister Dean McPherson and the new IDT board. Malaka is accused of attempting to bribe Mayberg in a video footage she says was edited to her detriment. Daily Maverick has been investigating an IDT contract and its links to Malaka's upmarket properties. Malaka was suspended after a forensic investigation into oxygen plant tender worth over 800 million rand.
When I was suspended, the day after I was suspended, Mr. Pasha then said, we still need to meet with the journalist. I said, why? I'm on suspension. I don't think it's still relevant that we meet with him. He said, no, but we have already smoothed the relationship with him. He's no longer publishing negative stories. It's been months, so it means my relationship with him has improved and he still wants to meet with you. And I said, you know what, no, it's fine. Maybe let me just go and meet with him. I was invited to the meeting. I never initiated the meeting. And when I got there, I requested to meet with him separately so that I can iron out the issues. And the first thing I asked him was, why do you hate me so much? And it doesn't come out what I said in that conversation with him. So I'm not going to comment on the allegations about bribery. I never bribed anyone. I never took out money and gave to anyone. So I'm not going to comment further on those allegations because it's a legal matter, and I'm prepared to go to court and prove my innocence on it.
And I agree.
Mthokozisi Mvelase had only been in Joburg for weeks, hoping to build a better life by working as an e-hailing driver. However, this very same job that gave him hope and put food on the table is the very same job that took his life. The 27-year-old was brutally killed last week outside Maponya Mall in Soweto in what police believe to be connected to an ongoing tensions between e-hailing drivers and taxi operators. His family has since been left heartbroken and struggling to cover funeral costs, in desperate need for his remains to be brought back home in KwaZulu-Natal.
Obene-passion empilweni wasifunda nje isikole nje kahle nje futhi akazange ahluphe ube umuntu omhloniphayo nomthandayo umama wakhe sihlonipha futhi nathi nje ngomalume ube umuntu nje oyinakekelayo oclean njoba ehambe wafuna umsebenzi nje engafune kubamba nkunzi ube umuntu nje onjalo nje oyithandayo nofuna nje ukuthi ethola amathuba amahle ukuqhuba impilo ibe ngcono.
The murder of Mvelase has once again highlighted the tensions between South Africa's taxi industry and the e-hailing service. While his killing is being investigated, it has now raised the broader question if whether or not e-hailing services and taxis can coexist in South Africa's transport system. The National Taxi Alliance cautions against stopping taxis from operating, saying it will create serious challenges for commuters. It suggests that stronger regulations and law enforcement could possibly create stability. The E-Hailing Association has admitted to facing their own obstacles.
The biggest mistake that the government have done is to make the taxi industry the apex of the industry, because I think that's how their attitude when they bring it towards us, because they know they're the apex of the industry. But we national level, I think with the NEWSWRAP, which is a national organization of the e-hailing, we are currently on a negotiations to make our own e-hailing association as an apex of all the association. So I think that's why the challenge starts from there, whereby Santaco hold the most powerful power on the industry. So that's why we are facing such challenges. But in the e-hailing, I think we are not a competitor of them. You know, they run their own business on their own, and we have our own way of running the business. You know, we are not the same. You know, it's a matter of like we just need to understand each other and find a way to how we're gonna work for all of us. You know, yeah, that's all.
Baby Nikita's parents have abandoned their bid. The case has been postponed to the 9th of October for further investigations. The 4-year-old died last week after being raped and beaten allegedly by her father.
recent developments in this case is such that the mother have now been joined together with the father under one docket. You'd recall that on the last occasion when we were in court, we did indicate that there was an assault docket that was opened with the police in March this year. So upon thorough perusal of such a docket, the question that we asked ourselves as the NPA was whether or not the actions of the father should be imputed on the mother as well in an attempt to hold them accountable, criminally liable. So the decision that we have taken is that indeed the mother should be charged also with murder and child abuse under the doctrine of common purpose.
The recent school stabbing incident in Mpumalanga has raised concerns about the perceived slow reaction to school violence and the lack of addressing the rising school bullying crisis. A grade 8 pupil from Sienzanga Corner Secondary School was stabbed to death allegedly by a fellow pupil from the very same school last week. According to the Mpumalanga Department of Education spokesperson, Jasper Zwane, reports revealed that the pupil was stabbed while returning home from school. The suspect, who is also a grade 8 pupil, was subsequently apprehended by police. Community member Simon Mahlangu says this is not the first time such an incident happens, and it is a call